Good morning. So we are doing a statistic chapter. So yesterday we discussed the measure of central tendency. One of the measure of central tendency we discussed AM, arithmetic mean. What are measure of central tendency? Arithmetic mean, median, and mode. These three are called measure of central tendency. So yesterday we discussed with AM, arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean for ungrouped data. Ungrouped. Arithmetic mean for ungrouped data. So let us recall once again. Arithmetic mean for ungrouped is sum of the observations by total number of observations. Sum of the observations. Generally, arithmetic mean represented by x bar is equal to sum of the observations. Sum of the observations. Sum of the observations. Sum of the observations by total number of observations. Total number of observations. The ratio of sum of the observations to total number of observations is called arithmetic mean for ungrouped data. Similarly, one more formula also is there. The arithmetic mean of observations with frequency. Observations with frequency. So this is what briefly can be written as sigma xi by n. Sigma xi by n. Sigma xi means sum of the observations. x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 so on up to n by total observations n. Sigma xi by n. This is. Second formula is when the observation with frequencies. For example, observation is x1, frequency is f1. Observation is x2, frequency is f2. Observation is x3, its frequency is f3. So on, like this, if the observation is n, its frequency is fn. This is sum of the product of observations and frequencies is this one, x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus x3 f3 by total frequency. Total frequency means sigma fi. Sigma fi means f1 plus f2 plus f3 so on. These two formulae you can use for ungrouped data. Only observations is given means when the observations are given, x bar is equal to sum of the observations by total number of observations. Sum of the observations means what? x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 so on up to xn by n. That briefly can be written as sigma xn by n. Yesterday we did problems also on this. Similarly, when the observations with frequencies, x1 observation how many times fall? F1 times. x2 observation occurred f2 times. x3 observation occurred f3 times. Like that, xn observation occurred f1 times. Then what you have to do when the observation with frequency is given? You need to find the product of the observation and frequency. x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus x3 like this by sigma fi, total frequency. So we did problems on this also. Now we will solve some problems based on this. The observation is given xi fi like this 3 5 7 9 1 2 4 6. So what given here for this table you find out the arithmetic mean. Find AM. Find AM. AM means arithmetic mean. So in arithmetic mean what given here? Observations given and frequency given. Frequency fi. So corresponding frequency. Observation xi frequency is fi. So when observation is 3 given, its frequency is 1. Observation is 5, its frequency is 2. Observation is 7, its frequency is 4. Observation is 9, its frequency is 6. Then what you have to do? You have to multiply frequency and observation. Multiply frequency and observation. Multiply frequency and observation. You multiply frequency and observation. This is fi. Multiply fi or xi fi. Xi into fi. Or otherwise, directly you can write like this. Fi xi. Xi is 3. Fi is 1. 3 1 3. Xi is 5. Fi is 2. 5 is 10. Xi is 7. Fi is 4. 28. Xi is 9. Fi is 6. 9 6 is 54. So add this. What will get? Sum of the fi xi. Sum of the fi xi represented by fi xi. Sigma fi xi. Sigma fi xi means sum of fi xi. So one fi xi is 3, other one is 10, 28, 54. Add all these. So 1 plus 5 6 plus 2 8 8 plus 1 9. 9 into 12. Now total frequency find out. Total frequency. Sigma Fi. Sigma Fi means total frequency. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 6, 13. So X bar is equal to formula Sigma Fi Xi by Sigma Fi. Sigma Fi Xi how much was? 92 divided by 13. 92 by 13. So 92 divided by 13. 13 7 91. 13 7 91. 1. Put point. 0 doesn't go. 0. 0. So 13 7. So what is the answer? 7.07. 7 point approximate. 7.07. This is the arithmetic mean. I hope you understand. Directly also you can do it. Fi Xi. The Xi into Fi third column is waste. To understand, to make you understand easily in the convenient way, so I explained this. Directly you can multiply and write this. 3 1 is 3. 5 2 are 10. 7 4 is 28. Fi Xi 9 into 6 54. Add them. So Sigma Fi Xi by Sigma Fi. This is a second method of arithmetic mean. Second method. For ungrouped data, there are two methods. When the observations is given means Sigma Xi by n. When the observation with frequencies means Sigma Fi Xi by Sigma Fi. I hope you understand, children. So now I go for next one more. Direct problems they don't give. Indirect problems in this. Indirect problems. For example, find the arithmetic mean of observations. The mean of the observations. The mean of the observations 10, 15, K, 25, 20, 30 is 14. Find K. Find K. In the given observations, one observation is missing here. One of the observations is missing. Here we don't know K value. We want to find out K value here. So the mean of the observations 10, 15, K, 25, 20, 30 is 14. Find K. So what given here? The observations are given. X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6. And whose mean is how much given? 14. 14 is not observation here. 14 is the mean of these observations. How many observations are there? Total number of observations. Total number of observations. Total number of observations. N is equal to count of how many observations are there? 10, 15, K, 25, 20, 30. Count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 observations are there. So whose arithmetic mean is what? X bar. X bar is equal to how much given? 14. X bar is equal to 14. Mean is equal to 14. Mean formula is what? Sigma Xi by n is equal to 14. Sigma Xi means sum of the observations. 10 plus 15 plus K plus 25 plus 20 plus 30 by n. N is equal to how much? Total number of observations. N is equal to 6. That is equal to mean how much given? 14 given. Now add all these. 10 plus 15, 25. 25 plus 25, 50. 50 plus 20, 70. 70 plus 30, 100. Plus K is here. We don't know K unknown value. We need to find out K value here. Understand children? Now by what? 6. That is equal to 14. Here by 1. Do cross multiplication. By cross multiplication. By cross multiplication. 100 plus K value. 100 plus K is equal to 6 14 84. So we need to find out K value. K is equal to 84 plus 100 shift right side minus 100. K is equal to how much? Minus 100 plus 84 minus 60. So take positive value. Don't write negative value. Keep positive value only. Okay. So K is equal to 16. Like this, you can find out the unknown value. Okay. So in the earlier problem, when they give the observations, you need to find the arithmetic mean. Here, what given? One of the observation is missing and mean given. So mean of these observations is equal to 14. Mean of these observations means sum of the observations. 10 plus 15 plus k plus 25 plus 20 plus 30 by n. N means total students, total number of observations 6. That is equal to 14. So by simplifying what it, at last we got the k value. I hope you understood this problem. Now next model. In the arithmetic mean you can find out by deviation method. Deviation method. Arithmetic mean by deviation. How to find by deviation method? Arithmetic mean AM by deviation. Deviation method. In deviation method, for example, when they give the observations and corresponding frequencies they will give you. You need to find out the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean means observation into frequency. Like that you find out xi fi, xi, sum of fi xi by sigma fi. But here, when you do by deviation method, in the given observations, you assume mean. Assume mean means suppose you say anything. You select any one of the observation as mean. Any one of the observations select as mean. From that, you can find out the deviations. You can find out the deviations. So that is, for example, observation x given and f given. This is xi, fi. The observations is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 given. Frequency 2. 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, like this. This is given. How to find the arithmetic mean? By deviation method. By deviation method. So in this, among the given observations, for our convenience, we can assume any observation as mean. Any observations as mean. We want to find out di. Di is equal formula xi minus a. A means assumed mean. A means what? Assumed mean. Assumed means you can imagine anything as mean among the given observations according to our convenient. According to our convenient. What are the observations given here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 given. In these 6 observations, any observation you can opt, you can choose as, you can assume as assumed mean. Assumed mean means A. A means what? A. A means assumed mean. A. In the given observations, you can assume anything as assumed mean. Okay. So, what are the given observations? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I assume assumed mean is 30. 30 is the A. 30 is the A. What is the assumed mean? 30. We can assume 20 also as assumed mean. We can assume 10 as assumed mean. Any observation you can assume as assumed mean according to our convenience. According to our convenience, you can assume any observation as assumed mean. Here, what did I assume as A 30? 30 observation I assumed as A. Now we need to find out DIs. DI means deviations. DI means deviations. How do you get deviation formula is xi minus a. These are all xi's. Xi means observations. A means assumed mean. What is assumed mean here? A is equal to what? What do you assume? 30. A is what? Every time assumed mean is assumed value is 30. A equal to 30. Di find out. Di is equal to formula xi minus a. Xi how much? First xi 10. 10 minus A. A is 30. 10 minus 30 how much? Minus 20. Clear? Di is equal to xi minus A. Xi minus A. What is xi here? 10. Xi is 10 minus A is 30. 10 minus 30 minus 20. Over. Next, second observation is 20. 20 minus A. A is 30. 20 minus 30 minus 10. Next, third observation is 30. 30 minus 30 equal to 0. Next observation is 40 minus 30 equal to 10. Next observation is what? 50. 50 minus 30 equal to 20. Next observation is 60. 60 minus 30. That equal to 30. like this. So we got all deviations. First deviation is minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, 30. Once again I revise. First you given observations. Among the given observations, any observation you can assume as A. I assumed 30 as A. So A is what? 30. Find out DI is. DI is equal to formula xi minus A. Xi is what? 10. 10 minus 30. Xi is 20. 20 minus 30. Xi is 30. Minus A is 30. 40 minus 30. 50 minus 30. 60 minus 30. Like that you got. Now, sigma Fi dA. Sigma Fi dA. Sigma Fi dA find out. Sum of all these. So, minus 20, minus 10, minus 30. Okay, first positive values add them. 30 plus 20, 50. 50 plus 10, 60. Yes, plus 60. 30 plus 20, 50. 50 plus 10, plus 60. Next, negative values. Minus 10, minus 20, minus 30. Now, signs are different here. You subtract. Plus 60, minus 30. Plus 30. Plus 30. Now, find out sigma Fi. Sigma Fi means total frequency. Total frequency. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 6, 16. 16 plus 7, 23. 23 plus 9, 32. This is sigma Fi. Now find out x by deviation method. What is the formula for mean by deviation method? The formula for mean of deviation method. The mean for deviation method is formula A plus sigma Fi di by sigma Fi. This is the formula you should remember. In all the three methods, first method, when the observations is given, arithmetic mean is sum of the observations by total number of observations. That is sigma xi by n. Sigma xi by n. Second, when the observation with frequencies means x bar is equal to sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. The third problem is, the third method is what? Deviation method. The deviation method for AM, the AM formula for deviation method is x bar is equal to A plus sigma Fi di by sigma Fi. What is A? Assumed mean. What did you assume? Which value you assumed as a arithmetic mean? 30. So assumed value is 30 here. Now plus sigma Fi di. How much what? 30 by sigma Fi. Sigma Fi is what? 32. So you simplify this. So 215 here, 216 here. 30 plus 15 by 16. 15 divided by 16. Does 16.15? No. 0.0. 16 9 there, 144. The remainder is 6. 16 3 there. 16 4 to 64. 16 3 there. 48. Remainder is how much? 12. Again, 16 8 is 128. 16 7 is 112. So up to 3 places enough. 30 plus 15 by 16 means 0.937. 30 plus 0.937, 30.937. So we can write approximately, we can correct it up to this 30.9 means it is nothing but 31. Approximate. Approximate. This is, children, this is the formula for deviation method. X bar is equal to A plus sigma Fi di by sigma Fi. Just substitute the values, get it. This is the arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean can be found by three methods. For ungrouped data, when only observations are given, the formula is sigma xi by n. When the observations with frequency means sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. The third method is deviation method. Deviation method means in the given observations, you can assume anything as arithmetic mean. 10 you can assume as A, 10, 20 you can assume as A, anything. So here we assumed 30 as A. So find out DI's. DI how do you get? Xi minus A. Xi minus A. Like that we got it. Sigma Fi di. This is total frequency. So formula we written and we substitute the values. At last we got 31. This is the way of doing arithmetic mean by deviation method. I hope you understand. Okay. So children, what you have to do? You complete exercise 9.1. Exercise 9.1. Textbook. Textbook exercise 9.1, complete it. One more, only two exercises are there in your textbook in this chapter. In the statistics only, you will be having 9.1 and 9.2. Now you complete 9.1. Okay. I hope you understood this. So thank you. Okay. Okay.